just before, we met, and Sergio asked us, please, don't talk too much about your country and talk much more wider about your feeling on our issue. But I want to say a few things on France, if I may. And I will say in one word, the situation in France is, for the Jews, good. In two words, not good. I try just to make it short, as I promised you, Sergio. We are talking about the future of the Jews not living in big community like United States or in Israel, which is the homeland of the Jews. And I would like to maybe go back to the past. During 2,000 years, the Jews has been succeed to remain Jews because I was living mainly in a kind of ghetto, physically ghetto, with one center. It was the synagogue, and even I am not religious, but 2,000 years, the Jews remained Jews because the synagogue was the center of their life. And I will say, during all those time, the time that the life was open to outside, remaining Jews was not easy. And that is the first comment I want to say before going to the points. The living in big community is much more easy because you can have a normal life. Living in France is quite simple. We have a lot of kosher restaurants. We have a lot of Jewish schools. We have a lot of Jewish life. And we can live Jews because we are a big community. I was the president of the European Jewish Congress, and during my time, I visit a lot of countries, and to be frank, it was very difficult when I discussed with the chief rabbis in some small communities to hear that in the synagogue, when I visited the synagogue, wonderful synagogues, you imagine, in so many countries, and he said me, we had this year one wedding. He was so proud to say he has one wedding. And what about the Jewish schools? No, we don't have Jewish schools, but we have some kindergarten, and we have some activities. That's to say, for the small communities living in a ghetto has, one, no future, and the ghetto is no more possible today with Facebook, with the new way of life. Living in a ghetto to remain Jew is out of question, and it's not possible. When I saw your slide, Sergio, which went too fast for me to remember the numbers, but excluding, as you mentioned, and I'm talking about the 20%, means mainly Europe and Latin America, there is maybe 3-4 countries with more than 250,000 people. Excluding those countries, I don't see a future. And it's hard to say because I know I have a lot of friends living in countries with 40, 50,000 Jews saying, look, we have Jewish life. When I say no future, I mean, yes, we can remain, but the life will be very difficult. And for that, I will say the situation in the countries, the economic situation and the situation of the country, from that depends the future of the Jews. When I told you the life for the Jews in France is not good, I make it very short. But the life for France, French people, is not good actually. The economic is go down. The social life becomes more complicated. The situation is bad for the French people, unfortunately. Yesterday evening was very interesting. Maybe some of you was present during the panel when the guy from China, Ronnie Chan, said the future is clear. It's United States or Asia, China. That's clear. Europe is dead. It's his way of thinking. And what I want mainly to say, you know, Jacques Attali used to say the G8 is no more sense, it's the G2 now, China and US. Economic situation drive the future of the people, and the Jews are driven also by that. I have some, I will not be too, let's say, conflictuel. I will not go too much to conflict. But, yeah, you understand what I mean. That's most important, I say, in any word. Look, the Jews left the Arab countries, 1 million. On that million, more than 700,000 left not because anti-Semitism. More than 700,000 left because they felt no future for the Jews. After the decolonization, after the French left from Algeria, Morocco, and Tunisia, the Jews understood that there is no future for the countries, and they left. It's the reason why I say it's a direct connection between the future of the Jews in some countries when, one, there is no future for the country and for the Jews inside the country, and second, when you want to remain Jews, to keep the Judaism, it's difficult when your ghetto is too small. To end, I will just say a few words. Israel is a second pillar of the Jews. The first one during 2,000 years was the synagogue. The second one is Israel. We cannot live in any countries out of Israel if we are not close to the synagogue and not close to Israel. Without Judaism and without strong relationship with Israel, no way for Jews to remain Jews. The reason why, my simple way to say, the future of small communities is in Israel, that's clear. And the second, and I will say my provocative, that was a word I was looking for, my provocative suggestion today, and maybe I will have the time to come back on it, is that the Jews living in diaspora will get an Israeli citizenship without need to make the aliyah. And that to say, and I know it's a bit provocative, then we'll have right, and what I want to say, I'm so proud as a French to say I am a Franco-Israeli. Even I'm not an Israeli yet, but I'm Jew. But I prefer to say to the people when we go to the football game and there is Israel against France, I stand up and I sing the La Marseillaise and the Hatikva. I am proud of it. I'm considering myself as an Israeli, and I think getting the Israeli citizenship will be a way to keep the Jews close to Israel. Thank you.